Our next guests are big names in the Twin Cities. Penny and Bill George. Their George Family Foundation has funded millions of dollars of philanthropic projects.
And this week, the Guthrie in Minneapolis is recognizing them for their contributions to the theater community. We would love to welcome Penny to the show. And Bill, welcome back. We had you on for Five Facts, I think almost 3 years ago.
Such fun. You guys had such a great show. It's fun to be back.
Well, we're delighted to have you two. Tell us a little bit about what's going on Friday with the Guthrie.
Well, this is Guthrie's first live gala, and I really think since COVID, and it's going to be a smash. We're going to have 500 people there, hopefully more, and got $1 million goal, hope to smash through. And but the more important thing is that Guthrie is just on a roll right now, and we're pleased to be a part of it. You know, the last 3 performances, I think, have drawn 127,000 people into the theater. You know, for a while, the theater was kind of quiet. Now, wow. Right. Midsummer Night's Dream, Mousetrap, Nakarima Society. We're really excited about it.
Well, the building, the location, the productions. I mean, we're really fortunate to have the Guthrie here. It's top notch.
Well, it's the #1 nonprofit theater in the United States, so we're really proud of that.
I don't know that people who live here and live with the Guthrie here appreciate the people around the country. I have friends who come to town specifically to go to the Guthrie, and I don't know that everyone quite gets that. You guys travel a lot. You probably get it a little bit more than some folks.
It's sort of typical of Minnesota to be all cattle and no hat.
Yes, yes.
Well, our artistic director, Joe Hodge, he's going to do Cabaret coming up next month. You know, he just does breakthrough shows. It's amazing the things he does, from Christmas Carol to Midsummer Night's Dream.
So the Guthrie is one of the projects that you guys are involved in, but your foundation has given so much to so many different organizations. Tell us a little bit about your work with the foundation.
Penny's the chair.
Well, the mission of the foundation is to foster wholeness in mind, body, spirit, and community. And when I got breast cancer, not long after we created the foundation, I began to realize how important looking at wholeness is in terms of mind, body, spirit, in terms of healing. And we've been very involved at Allina, and we're also seeing really wonderful things happening at the Y and their well-being program, which is replacing the swim and gym brand that they've had for the last 150 years. And now all the big Ys in the country are getting on board with the idea of whole health and well-being as their mission.
Could you elaborate a little bit on your breast cancer journey? So you were satisfied with your treatment of the physical part of it, but it was the other part of it where you felt this was a need that just was not really being met.
And to some degree still, because that's where the incentives are financially to treat you.
Sure.
But basically in terms of caring for you and healing, looking at all your needs and all your assets is really important. So I just realized I had a role to play in changing whatever lifestyle factors were contributing to creating it and to try to keep it from happening again. And it's been 28 years, and I was not guaranteed even one of those. So I'm very grateful.
30 years the foundation has been around. Talk about what you guys have seen in the 30 years and kind of where you envision the foundation moving forward.
Well, Penny's work in whole person care, and not just all around Minnesota. We started here because this is really the healthiest state in the nation. And we started here and worked at Allina Health, worked at Mayo, but Penny took us nationally and formed a group of 25 foundations called the BraveWell Collaborative for Integrative Medicine to try to transform the whole person care throughout the nation. So
one of the things I've learned is that you get behind what wants to happen in society. It's kind of philanthropy is the passing gear of society, but it can't make things happen that aren't ready to happen. And you can throw a lot of money at trying to make things happen. But when the moment is ripe, getting behind that makes a huge difference. And that's what we've learned.
And so my focus is leadership. I'm teaching leadership the last couple of decades at Harvard Business School. But we really want leaders who are also whole, that lead authentically and lead with their hearts as well as their heads. And we've tried to move leadership to that over the last 2 decades.
So being an executive fellow, does that mean you are out in Boston? Are you teaching classes?
Yes. Got one coming up another 10 days. 2 courses. 2 classes? One of them is actually Life After CEO to keep people active once they give. But the other one is for CEO. We've done about 500 CEOs, 12 groups of 12 at a time in our new CEO program. They've come through. I've been teaching that for a couple of decades. But it's so important that they have a chance to get lonely, and they have to have someone to talk to, and they can be themselves. They don't have to just respond to the stock market or to some high-pressure investor or something. They can be real, and they can create authentic companies. And the Twin Cities has a lot of those. And so we can kind of lead with those examples. And a lot of our Twin Cities CEOs have come to those programs, like Christoph Beck at Ecolab, many others. So,
And you made a contribution to Harvard recently.
Penny and I did through the foundation. We have a joint program for the Harvard Kennedy School and the Harvard Business School. These are students that get 2 masters in 3 years. And, frankly, Harvard's under a lot of financial pressure right now. And I think at a time when government funds are being pulled back, this is a time when philanthropists have to step up. So Penny's done a great job of that, encouraging that.
Can we talk a little? I mean, you guys do so much in the community. You're so involved in what you do. But there's this whole other side to you that I think a lot of people don't know about, this adventurous side that has taken the two of you all over the world. Tell us about some of these pictures that we are sharing. Who's on the bike here? Who's biking and where are you?
Penny biking backwards.
That's the weirdest thing. That's me biking forward, but going backward. It was called the Weird Bike Museum in Holland. That's where we were a couple weeks ago, and
So you're biking, you're climbing mountains.
You're hiking.
I saw, this is Switzerland right here?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
you're not just like walking a trail hiking.
Oh,
You're
no.
like
Oh, no.
boulder climbing.
Yeah, that's right. This is challenging stuff. So we love it.
we're
And,
doing what we can while we can. Right?
Yeah, no, that's, tell us about, I saw some pictures with you guys on elephants too. What was going on there? Is that Singapore?
No, we were in the Golden Triangle area of Thailand
Oh,
and
okay.
Burma and whatever is Laos, I
Yeah.
think. Anyway, we were at a tented camp where they were caring for elephants, and that was one of the things that they did. We went into a river right after that, and the elephant went down. The water's up to here. You can't see anything because the water is completely brown. I thought I was going to drown. Anyway,
And he was shooting you with his trunk, Penny.
In hindsight, it's really fun.
Oh my goodness.
And you guys are sharing this love of travel with your grandkids too. Tell us about the upcoming trip you have planned.
Well, in June, we're going to go to Spain. We're going to the Pyrenees and Costa Brava with our kids and grandkids. And we took our whole family for our 50th wedding anniversary to Africa on a safari. That was our 50th anniversary trip. And none of them had been there before, so it was wonderful to do that.
So we decided a long time ago, we just want to do active vacations, not just sitting on the beach somewhere, but really being active and staying. And I think at this age, it keeps you young, particularly being with younger people, with grandkids. We have a lot of mentees we work with, but it's just fun. And so we try to go all over the world, and there's many active
Bungee
vacations.
jumping?
Did you bungee jump?
Yes,
That's not typical.
that's Penny.
That was very
Oh my
scary.
gosh.
That was very scary.
Look at her go.
I will tell you this, the rules in New Zealand are a little different than here because we were there too and there were like a lot of hikes we did and no rails anywhere and I was like, you're not in the States anymore.
We love New Zealand when we were there, but this bungee jumping was.
This gives such a different
I'm not
picture
the
of
kind of
what
person
we
that flies
really
through
are
the
like.
air.
This is really not what we're
Oh my
really
God,
like.
I'm getting.
but we did it once.
I think about your world travels too and how seeing so much of the world probably impacts what you do here. You bring back
Yeah.
the experiences and it probably helps you with a vision of how you want your legacy to go on here.
Yeah. I mean, we have the advantage of seeing how things are elsewhere and the values that are represented, and that it coincides with what we want to do here. So we're very grateful.
We've been blessed in many ways, and we just feel like, hey, with those who
Can't take it with you.
receive much, it's your opportunity to give back. And we were blessed, and so we'd like to give back from our fiscal resources, but our time as well. And we love to be with people of all generations and mentor them and help them achieve their goals, whatever they are.
Well, you're doing that and you're being recognized for it on Friday, so enjoy the time at the gala.
Thank you
very
so much.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
both
us
for
on.
taking time to
Thank
stop
you.
by.
Great fun. Thank you.
And we'll post a link to the George Family Foundation for you on MinnesotaLive.com.